Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for the 21st Annual Maple Blues Awards, Shoshona Kish.
Bonjour, Anine. Bonjour. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Jaj Kobanese Kwe Desnikas, Migazi Dodem, Bachawana, Indonjaba, Ojibwe, Anishinaabe. I am from a place called Bachawana, and I am Eagle Clan. Yeah. And I'm really, really happy to be here with you all tonight. And as an Anishinaabe person, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional land keepers of this place. This site has been, people have been gathering here since time immemorial. It is the traditional territory of the Wendat Huron, the Dionandadi First Nation, the Seneca, and the Mississauga of the Credit River. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge and give respect and thanks for the privilege of being here together. Because if it wasn't for those relationships struck in those early days and the generosity and hospitality of Indigenous people, we wouldn't be here today. You guys can clap now. All right, tonight's first presenters are Samantha Slattery, chairperson of the founder of Women in Music Canada, and nominated for Piano Player of the Year, Michael Casehammer. Please welcome them.
I'm going to get on with it. There are many factors that make a great blues singer. Besides having a good voice, it comes down to being able to truthfully tell a story, being able to connect with one's emotions to bring them out in a song. And although many people sing good, we all know the moment when we hear a truly great singer, as in the nominees. And the award for Male Vocalist of the Year goes to Matt Anderson.
One of these things, it's great to actually get it in person. So thank you very much for all the support, everybody. It's pretty great to be able to travel around with my guitar and sing for people, and people keep coming out. That's the gift you give me, so thanks very much. Take care. Thank you.
Let's hope this goes a little smoother for me. Everything Michael said about what it takes to be a great singer, I agree with. The 5 women nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year tonight are wonderful communicators. Tonight's nominees are as good as it gets when it comes to igniting that feeling of what it is to experience the blues. All right. And the winner of the Maple Blues Award for Female Vocalist of the Year is Angel Forrest.
And I just want to say, Dawn, thank you. I didn't have to look far for inspiration, but every day you make me get out of bed and kick my ass because you've been through it and you show that you shine, she shines. Dawn Charlie Watson, Queen of the Blues, thank you all so very much for this. Thank you.
Our first performer of the evening tonight has been nominated in multiple categories, including Songwriter of the Year and Guitarist of the Year. Here to perform a song from her Anybody Listening monologues, please welcome to the stage, Cecile Dokingue.
Asked my mama for a recipe, living a healthy life, long and happy. She said, see girl, it isn't brain surgery. All you gotta do is remember life's ABCs. A little bit of moonshine, a little bit of grub, a little bit of good time, and a whole lot of love.
Our next presenters are visitors from out of town. Liz Scott calls the Bruce Peninsula home. She is the new artistic director of the Mariposa Folk Festival. Originally from the East Coast, Heather Gibson now calls Ottawa home since becoming the executive producer of NAC Presents and variety programming at the National Arts Centre.
There's no lack of first-rate Canadian acoustic blues artists. Youngsters and elders alike, they're a guaranteed sign that the roots of the blues are alive and well in Canada. I'm happy to say that the nominees for the Acoustic Act of the Year are also well respected worldwide for their exceptional work. The award for the Acoustic Act of the Year goes to Big Dave McLean.
I just want to say thank you so much and keep on supporting the blues. Don't go changing. Oh.
Good evening. My name is Heather Gibson, and I am the executive producer of NAC Presents, which means that I get the pleasure of programming all of the music at the National Arts Centre that isn't classical. And it means that it's about 100 shows a year, mostly Canadian content. And one of the things that I realized that's a very well-kept secret is that if I have the opportunity to listen to music on my own and not about work, it's always the blues. So I am very pleased to be here. I love the excitement generated by a live blues band. In the blues, bands know that louder doesn't equate to better. Great blues artists use the art of dynamics to make an impact. All of tonight's nominees for Electric Act of the Year understand this and use it to their benefit. And the winner of the Maple Blues Award for Electric Act of the Year goes to Colin James.
So glad to be here, and so many great acts on this category. So thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
The next awards presentation this evening is to the winner of the Blues Booster Award. This award was established by the Toronto Blues Society and its board of directors to acknowledge the behind-the-scenes people. They're not always musicians or people whose names you recognize, but they are there building community and making vital contributions to the blues in Canada and beyond.
Tonight's recipient actually has already won this award in the past, but his award for the second time is well deserved. This is a Grammy-winning writer. This is a professor of music at York University. This is a man who now manages Samantha Martin. This is a man whose accomplishments over a long period of time have really made a difference to the blues scene in Canada. It is a real honor and a privilege to present this award to one of the good guys. Please welcome Rob Bowman.
But the other person I want to dedicate this to, I said I've got to, I've been blessed. I've got to meet a lot of my heroes and spend time with them and work with them. And one of them passed away last week. A woman I got to know quite well, and that's Denise LaSalle, one of the Queen of Soul Blues. So this is for Denise and Samantha. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
I'd rather just get to the point. Our next performance is by tonight's fantastic host, Shoshona Kish. She'll be joined by her life partner, Raven Kanatakta, and their eldest son, Sky Polson. The three of them and the rest of their group, Digging Roots, have just returned from a tour, their third tour of Australia. So they had a great time and had a wonderful time at the Woodford Folk Festival. I was following their Instagram so jealously because it's so lovely there this time of year. And as you know, the weather here has been bullshit. So, without further ado, please welcome Shoshona, Raven, and Sky.
When they cut my hair, I see they're trying to cut
down my roots.
Oh, when they cut my hair, I said they tried to cut down my roots.
All right, here to present the next two awards of the evening, let's welcome journalist Errol Nazareth, host of CBC Radio 1's Big City, Small World, and Tressa Levasseur, a fabulous musician who's been on the stage before and has recently taken on the role of being Canadian representative for Folk Alliance International.
When I was asked to present Drummer of the Year, two things immediately jumped to mind. I swore to not use that old cliche, give the drummer some. It's like, no, cliches don't belong in my speech. But you know what? I also thought of something that the late, great Archie Olaine, who was a good friend of mine, once said. And he said, yeah, give it up for Archie, man. And he said, Errol, you know, I'm sure the frontline musicians get more attention than the drummer, but they all need a drummer, otherwise there's nothing happening. And the winner is Matt Saub.
Anyway, thanks everybody. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm so glad that I did not choose the piano as my main instrument. Do you know how much effort goes into touring with the piano? When my mom said the flute, I should have listened. Seriously though, as a piano player, I have the greatest respect for practitioners of the 88s. And the talented players tonight nominated in this category are people who I admire and who inspire me to play. The Maple Blues Award for Piano and Keyboard Player of the Year goes to David Vest.
Anyway, I'm going to have a big old time here in Victoria tonight, and I know you're going to have a grand time in the lobby after the show. Thanks, everybody.
Looking back on 2017, there were some real highlights in the world of blues. They included the induction of Nina Simone and Sister Rosetta Tharpe into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah. Down the road in Memphis, Mavis Staples, Henry Gray, and the late Magic Slim were inducted into the Blues Foundation Hall of Fame. Last year at the Foundation's International Blues Challenge, Canada's own, Don Tyler Watson took home first place in the band category. Ben Racine took first place as band guitarist. And J.W. Jones, High Temperature, won Best Self-Produced CD. The 34th Blues Challenge starts tomorrow in Memphis. Yeah. Good luck to the many Canadian contestants heading down south, including Samantha Martin. Hello. Yeah. Here in Canada, the 2017 Juno Awards for Blues Album of the Year was awarded to Paul Reddick for Ride the One. Much love and congratulations, well-deserved congratulations to Paul. With the good, there also comes the sad news in 2017. Two of the most influential musicians in the history of rhythm and blues and rock and roll passed away. So long, Chuck Berry. Farewell, Fats Domino. Also leaving us was Muscle Shoals producer Jerry Hall and the great Greg Allman. In the US blues community, we said goodbye to James Cotton, Lonnie Brooks, Denise LaSalle, and Cecile Davis, to name only a few. Here in Canada, we experience sadness and loss too. Tonight's show is dedicated to the following artists and the contributions they made to our community. Join me in watching this visual remembrance for those friends we lost in 2017. "2017 was a good year for Sue Foley. Seeing the release of The Ice Queen, her 12th solo recording, Colin James spent most of 2017 on the road supporting his 18th solo release, Blues Highways. Nominated tonight for Recording of the Year, say hello to our next presenters, Sue and Colin.
I have a deep admiration for harmonica players, even though I don't really hire them in my band. Seriously though, the harmonica is a unique instrument. People think it's easy to play, but the blues harp is no easy feat. Tonight's nominees have come up with something totally their own. And the Maple Blues Award goes to Guy Bélanger.
Good lordy lord. Hi everybody. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Hi guys. I'm so happy. Jesus. I'm so happy, Jesus. Yeah? It's a fantastic evening. Thanks.
He's so happy. It's infectious. I've worked with many horn players over the years with the Little Big Band records, and it's there I learned that a great horn solo can be the difference between just another blues song and a truly memorable song. I know that's what tonight's nominees in this category aim for each time they play. And it goes to John Wong.
But especially to all the other great musicians I've met along the way that have just been really inspiring and really great and just really great mentors. So, thank you.
Please put your hands together to welcome Matt Anderson and Steve Hill.
Bye-bye, baby, so long. Turn out the light, it's alright to be gone. So long, I'm going away. That's what I do with my last day. My last day.
Before we move on, I want to take a minute to introduce the wonderful Maple Blues Band. These guys put a lot of time and effort into making tonight a pleasure. And not just for all of you, but for all of the guests performing. So I just really want to say Chimigwech and thank you very much, you guys. We really appreciate you. Here to present the next set of awards is the bad luck woman herself, Raha Janafar, and she'll be joined by Victoria's Jason Buey.
Well, this sure is fun. A lot of people say the blues is easy to play. Maybe, maybe not. As a guitar player, I've worked hard on my own voice, to find my own voice in the blues. And for me, there's a simple rule: less is more. Of course, breaking the rules is how you get noticed sometime. All of tonight's nominees have broken a rule or two in getting noticed. Wow. All these guitarists I've admired for many years, especially the winner here. I first saw when I was 18 years old in Victoria at a little club called The Forge. The winner goes to Mr. Colin James.
Such great company on this category again, so thank you so much, everybody.
Well, you all might know me as a bass, or some of you might know me as a bass player, but actually I've been a fiddle player my whole life, and I thought bass was easy. And then it wasn't until I picked up the bass a couple years ago that I realized it's really hard. A great blues bass player is one who is barely noticed, and as a result, many great bass players don't get much recognition. But all the nominees in this category are amazing, versatile players who deserve lots of appreciation. They're the backbone to many great artists, so here's to the bass player. And the winner is Laura Greenberg.
One more person, my mom, who let me have rehearsal space in our basement for over 10 years, including when I first started playing and my bands kind of sucked. So, thank you.
Here to announce the winner of this year's Cobalt Prize is Alice Selwood, organizational leader for the Polyphonic Ground Project, and Jordan Safer, Senior Development Officer at Harbourfront Centre here in Toronto.
We were in the office a few years ago when Paul Reddick asked if he could drop by, and he had this great idea for this new songwriting prize that was designed with the aim to inspire songwriters to explore and refresh the blues tradition. And if you've listened to the winning compositions from the last 3 years, who of course are Digging Roots, Shoshana was just out here, Connor Gaines, and Anne Vriend, I'm so pleased to say that Paul's vision is clearly succeeding. We've had great inspirational tracks coming forth, and this year even more. The winners of the 2018 Cobalt Prize for Contemporary Composition are: second runner-up, Miss Emily for the song Hold Back the River.
First runner-up, Connor Gaines for his song Walking Alone.
And the winner of this year's Contemporary Cobalt Composition Award goes to Joe Nolan for All You've Got to Do.
Ain't no crystal ball, no fortune teller game. It ain't no one at all.
Joe Nolan is a very cool cat from Edmonton, and
I listened to all the submissions, as well as the jury. I don't get to choose them. I leave it to them. But it's such a great privilege that people responded to this idea and write for it. It's been very reassuring.
Often described as blues from the old school, Diana is an international touring artist, and I'm very honored to introduce her tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Diana Braithwaite.
Well, I sure had a wonderful time last night. At least that's what they tell me I did. I had a wonderful time last night. Well, I really blew my lid.
Our next presenters are Sarah French, CEO of Sarah French Publicity. Yeah. And Rob Berkshire is the president of the Kitchener Blues Fest. Please join me in welcoming them.
Well, thanks to the Toronto Blues Society for asking me to present an award tonight. I actually asked them, so really, guys, thanks a lot. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the culture and musical inspiration that our friends to the south have given us. The music nominated in this category continues to inspire us. Okay, and the winner of the B.B. King International Artist of the Year is Joe Bonamassa.
I'm very honored to accept this award on behalf of Joe Bonamassa, and I feel that he is honored as well as soon as he gets it. Thank you very much.
Okay, 2017 was a banner year for Canadian blues recordings. The nominees tonight reflect Canada's long history with the blues and the healthy and creative future of the genre. I like the stylistic range of the 5 recordings. Same goes for their production values. Unfortunately, only one will emerge as a winner. The Maple Blues Award for Recording and Producer of the Year goes to Colin James, Blue Highways, True North.
I honestly, thank you so much. I'm honored and thank you very much.
Our next guest performer has been playing for more than 50 years. Born in Texas, Donald Ray Johnson has worked as a drummer for a who's list of artists such as Philip Walker. Since making Calgary his home, Don has stepped away from the drum kit and is now the lead singer of his own band. This is his first Maple Blues appearance. Please give a warm welcome to Don.
Hello, Central. Won't you please give me 209? Hello, Central.
Here to present the next 2 awards are multiple award-winning artist Susie Binnick from Montreal and Stingray music programmer Greg Torrington.
Well, songwriting is really important to me, and writing original songs that are meaningful to me, and hopefully you, is what I strive for. It takes dedication, requires lots of practice, and even more patience. All of the nominees in this category have these talents and more to spare. Best of luck to each of you. All right, and the winner of Songwriter of the Year is Mr. Harrison Kennedy.
And give me just a little more time. Merci bien.
What's it take to be nominated as Entertainer of the Year? Looking at the list, one thing stands out to me. None of them live in Ontario, which I can say the same for myself. In all seriousness, though, tonight's nominees employ a combination of great songs, stage presence, and storytelling skills that entertain audiences and keep them wanting and waiting for more. And the Entertainer of the Year from Quebec, that narrows it down, Paul Delorier Band.
To thank all the people that come out and support live music, all people like you, because we all know that without people that come out and see shows and support bands, none of us would have a career. So this is for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're about to present the final 2 awards for this show. And I think the script actually says we saved the best for last. But I think it's all been pretty awesome, right? I think it's pretty good. But definitely, these next 2 awards are special ones. Here to present them are the fellows whose stage names, the Harpoonist and the Axe Murderer, get them attention everywhere they go. But really, that's secondary to their talent. Please welcome Sean Hall and Matt Rogers.
I guess I was told to behave myself and come up with my pants on, not around my ankles. So I'll do that.
Do you remember when we were nominated for this award?
Back in 1997.
No.
2014. But I remember, like Harrison Kennedy, we didn't win, and we have not yet. So we are hot on his coattails. And the winner of New Artist or Group of the Year is Jason Bowie, Victoria's very own.
Awesome. Thank you, Toronto Blues Society. This is an awesome night. I think we might be doing some jamming in the lobby after. Thank you, everybody.
From the new, we go to the old. Blues with a Feeling was established the year Toronto Blues Society was founded. A Lifetime Achievement Award, it was created to acknowledge Canadian blues musicians who've made a lasting contribution over the course of their careers.
The recipient of this year's Blues with a Feeling Award is Diana Braithwaite.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored. Thank you.
So going out on a high note, let's end the show by hearing the artist who won all 3 categories he was nominated for. He had a busy year in 2017, and if tonight is any indication, 2018 is going to be no different. Playing a song from Blue Highways, winner of Recording of the Year, here is Colin James.
Toronto the other day, everybody. And they said, what's going on? They said, you got to go down to Koerner Hall for the Toronto Blues Society Awards show. I said, oh yeah? They said, yeah. Yeah, I feel so good. I got a boogie. Yes, I got a boogie till the break of day. I said the young folks boogie and the old folks too. Nobody boogie like me and you. Yeah, I feel so good. I got a boogie. I'm gonna boogie till the break of day.